I got into this job because there are fights that are worth having. You remember this because you guys remember this. Obamacare comes along. A lot of people at this table doesn't like it. They don't like it too. I would argue with G'day about it from time to time. I believe very strongly in the idea the way we're providing health care in this country is broken, it's bankrupting us, and it's inefficient, it's hurting businesses. So I get on the Energy and Commerce Committee, on the Health Subcommittee, and there's this big national conversation about health care. A guy named Tim Bishop on Long Island does a town hall meeting that becomes a national news because he is booed so heartily, the police have to escort the congressman out of his own town hall meeting. A memo goes out from Nancy Pelosi's office, for God's sakes, don't anyone do any more of these town hall meetings in Obamacare, lay low, it's the summer, go away, whatever. I did 28 of them. I have a district that's only 55% voted for Obama. I had a pretty conservative district, as many of you know, Central Queens, Breezy Point. This is not exactly the bastion of Jesse Jackson Democrats. I did 26 town hall meetings. Why? Because I believed in the things. I honor and respect my constituents enough that they can make their arguments, I can make, we can go back and forth, there's no China broken. That's the way, that kind of fight. When Gedaliah comes to me about the Rubashkin case, and you read it, and jumping off every single page of the legal documents are judges that are clearly anti-Semitic, a local jurisdiction of IRS that was clearly, it just jumps off the page. Now, yes, it's much easier to say, but it's just my philosophy is different. And the question is, what type of a person do you want when you're mayor? Do you want the guy that says, I want to, please, someone take this issue away from me if this is a loser, or someone who stands up and says, look, you may not be an Orthodox Jew, but here's why you should care about this issue, and here's why I'm doing it. Someone that does what I'm going to say later. When you have 700,000 police stopping 700,000 people in a year, 97% of them did nothing wrong. You got a problem. And I stand up and say that, I want to be that. So it's not, the resiliency isn't for me. The resiliency is just, I just have a job definition that says if you believe something strongly, it's your obligation to fight for it. And I believe very strongly that, frankly, I'd be the best mayor. And if I wasn't running, there'd be a whole bunch of people who don't want that, who want this. And I want to be a perfect mayor. What did Ed Koch say? If you agree with me on 7 out of 10 things, vote for me. If you agree with me on 10 out of 10 things, get your head examined. I'm not going to get 10 out of 10 right. You're going to have times where you're going to say, boy, I'm going to give him a beautiful, but I tell you what you're going to be able to do. I'm going to do it right here. When I'm mayor, I'm going to be right here. The room will probably be more crowded, probably be more cameras. He'll still be here, this guy. He's everywhere.